Oh man, so today we're looking at KADENA. So a lot of you guys responded really well to my previous KADENA video, and I know this is top of a lot of people's headspace, right? They're thinking about KADENA, they're wondering whether to enter, they're wondering whether to go heavy into this because there's a lot of momentum behind it right now, and obviously the price has gone up crazy. We covered this in the video prior. Now, you guys know what the ethos of this channel is all about. It's all about pragmatic, sustainable investing, and I'm gonna, you'll be able to see through my actions how I react to these situations live. So those of you who've been following this channel, you see that, KADENA was actually brought up to us weeks ago on one of our live streams by one of our members on our channel and in our Discord, and we've been covering it on this channel. We've been looking at it, but you've not seen me FOMO in just yet. I've not bought any KADENA yet because I need to do my research, and as and when I do my research, I will be bringing that to you. So I've got quite a few concerns from a fundamental perspective in terms of tokenomics, in terms of some of the dApps, in terms of some of the inflation behind the coin issuance. And for these reasons, you will not see me just suddenly buying a coin because it's 26% up or whatever the return is you've been seeing on KADENA. So yes, it's been an absolute run. We're going to look at the technical charts right now because I've seen something which I think you guys need to be aware of. But also, please subscribe and stay tuned because I'm going to give you guys my fundamental analyses, just like I've done for many other coins, including Phantom. So I'll be looking at various different things from the founders and how whether they're centralized or decentralized. I mean, we know there's a lot of JP Morgan backing there. I'll be looking into the investors, I'll be looking into the tokenomics, and the fact of whether proof of work is actually something we should be looking at going forward. Because this, KADENA is trying to become the Bitcoin and Ethereum killer all in one. And they're trying to say that, look, in order to deal with the fee element, we can stick together, almost glue together thousands of proof of work chains. We don't need one Bitcoin chain. We can have thousands of Bitcoin chains and therefore have all the efficiencies and scalabilities. And they think they can solve that, the blockchain trilemma of decentralization, scalability, and security, right? We'll look into that fundamental, guys, so don't worry. But first, let's see what we can find in the charts. Before we do that, guys, you've got to go and collect your free money. You've got Swissborg offering up to 100 euros when you deposit just 50 euros, guys. So you deposit 50 euros, they'll give you a ticket worth up to 100 euros. You'll then get, if you head over to Coinbase, you'll get $10 in free Bitcoin when you buy or sell $100 or more in crypto. And BlockFi will give you $10 in Bitcoin just waiting for you when you deposit $100 or equivalent in crypto. So go collect your free money, get your exchanges set up so you're ready to buy coins as and when you need to. As always, you've got the join button there as well, guys, if you want to support this channel. If you like the fact that I'm bringing you such fundamental and technical analyses on your favorite coins, hit the join button. You'll support this channel out, but also you'll get access to our community channel. So if there's coins like KADENA or any other ones, you've got a members only space where you get direct access to me to ask me those questions. So consider hitting join on the channel as well. Now, let's look at KADENA. I'm on the daily chart now, guys, and you know what's happened, right? So if we go back, let's see where, I'd say almost around here on the 18th of October, there was minimal activity, right? You can see the volume candles, they're quite low, and we're sitting at about $1.97 here on KADENA. And then suddenly you probably got your first decent move around 23rd of October. 23rd of October all the way up to 25th of October, those 2 days riding you all the way up to $8, okay? And then we had a bit of a sideways action, and then if you look at from about, let's take it here on the 4th of November, all the way up to this wick up here, on the 8th of November, you ran up to 25. Amazing run here, rejected back down, ran back up, new all-time high on that wick, sitting at $28, and then sent back down here. And now we're in this bit of a continuation pattern. Okay, now normally with these patterns, when you've had such a run, is what you can expect to see is a bit of a continuation to the upside. Okay, so this is still a bullish pattern, but the immediate term danger is here. You've now had a couple of daily candles, which are just sitting precariously at the bottom of this wedge. So for any KADENA holders who are trading this on a kind of shorter term time frame, you will need to be worried about a potential downside breakdown to the bottom of the wedge at $12. Okay, so if you're buying KADENA in at $23 right now, if you bought it in at the top, that could be quite a substantial drop for you from 24 all the way down to the bottom of the wedge at 13. And that's what happens when you start investing on a short-term basis on a coin which has run up so quickly, right? They don't have many support levels. Think of it like scaffolding. They built this building, but they've not built the pillars in and the scaffolding in. So when it falls much quicker. What goes up quickly can come down quickly. So you need to be cognizant of that. But the pattern is still a bullish pattern. So as long as you can still get a bounce to the upside from a technical perspective, and you can break out of this pattern, you can still head to the upside on KADENA. That's not an issue at all. Now, if you want to bring out our EMA ribbon as well, again, with these coins which have run up so quickly, you want to keep an eye on the EMA ribbon because you'll be able to see what kind of extension do we have. And what we can see here with KADENA is you've had big moves bouncing off of the EMA ribbon. So when you had your bounce here, really big move, okay? And now again, we had a bounce here, came retraced, big move again to a new all-time high. Now we're getting this bounce. Now you could expect that to also break you to an all-time high. Now the other thing I want to leave you guys with from a technical basis, again, as this coin continues to gain maturity, we'll be able to give you better and better technical analysis. But in terms of looking at this, as it stands with the data we have, if I do conduct the swing low to swing high, you can see the golden Fibonacci ratio 1.618 sitting at $45. So it wouldn't be too out of the blue to suggest a price target here of $45 using the technicals. Now, when I do my fundamental analysis, I'll be able to compare KADENA to Avalanche, to Algorand, to Phantom. Let's compare them to Ethereum, of course, and Solana, of course, and Cardano, because we know they're building on the Haskell programming language as well, which is the same as what Cardano is building on. So we'll be able to look at how undervalued they think they are. But there's a lot of digging to do on KADENA. I currently do not hold it, but there is your technical analysis update anyway if you're holding this. If you are holding this, guys, please make sure you're either trading this on a short-term time frame, in which case you kind of don't care about the fundamentals, because I know some people trade without fundamentals. I personally don't. But if you do, then have your take profit, have your stop loss, and do what you're doing, right? But if you're building this out as a long-term position and you're FOMOing in because others have told you this is a great project, please do your research, look into the projects, understand what they're working on, what is the utility they bring to the world, how are they doing that, what do the tokenomics do, and if you're unsure how to get started about that, just hit subscribe, guys. I'll take care of you. We'll walk through that. Head into our Discord channel, pin comment below with a link to our free public Discord channel. We cover these things in our channel and on this channel. So make sure you join this community and I'll show you how to navigate this confusing but fast-growing, exciting world of crypto and how to build wealth over the long run. As always, guys, if you appreciate this type of analysis, hit like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.